For our next one, we would have to say that Avengers Campus in general and Web Slingers just didn't live up to the hype that we feel like was kind of promised to us all as they were making it. I mean, we were just talking about it, and there was supposed to be another ride.
An Avengers-based ride, yeah.
I feel like every time we're in Avengers Campus, it's a very quick time. Like we're either eating something at Pim's or usually drinking something. I don't think we've actually eaten anything at Pim's yet.
Yeah.
But we're at Pim's or we're just like taking a photo somewhere or watching Spider-Man for a quick sec, which is cool.
That's the best part of Avengers Campus, I think, is the Spider-Man stunt show, and it happens, kind of quick. But yeah, it just kind of feels like it was a different land, and they tried to, which it was Bugs Land. It was a different land, and then they tried to fit it within the constraints of something that was already kind of small, and it just kind of feels
it feels like
odd.
There's not much there. Like as I walk through it, it feels just like a bunch of open space with I like open space, but it just feels like for Avengers, which is like such a huge thing, just feels kind of like small.
Yeah. And the thing is, I always think the only ride is Web Slingers because Guardians Mission Breakout was already there.
And I always feel like it's a part of it. It feels like once you enter where Pim's is, that's where Avengers Campus starts. So it feels like anything outside of that
is still kind of like the Hollywood area, just because that's what we know. That's like what's ingrained in our minds. Obviously, we love Mission Breakout. That's the best part of Avengers Campus, but it doesn't really feel like it's an Avengers Campus. But yeah, I wish that it had a little bit more. And the thing, I was talking to a couple other Disney pages about this, more recently, Country Critters on Instagram, and we were talking about how Disney promises a lot and then will cut that down a lot. And we were talking specifically about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and the first concept art, it had Mama Odie's ship treehouse on top of the Splash Mountain structure, and we're like, that looks awesome. Mm-hmm. And then they just slightly put out another concept art, and that's not in it. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then just like Avengers Campus, we're gonna have an Avengers ride and a Spider-Man ride, and then Avengers ride is nothing. And then Galaxy's Edge, same thing. Love Galaxy's Edge, but they said we're gonna have aliens and robots all around. It's gonna be like a LARPing experience. It's gonna feel like you're actually there. Maybe you're gonna go to Oga's Cantina and someone's gonna call you out because you smashed the Millennium Falcon. Like they said all this stuff, and it's like that didn't really happen. So Disney overpromises and then pulls it back, which I just feel like they should have gone.
I wish it would be the opposite, that they would give you a little bit to be like, this is probably going to happen, and then do even more, hopefully, to make it more exciting, rather than promising all this and then making it way less. It's like, you're just disappointing everybody, you know?
It is. And that's kind of what Avengers Campus kind of felt like.